Alright, what's up guys? This is Mike. You're watching fathomblue TV and you click this thumbnail, you clicked on this video because you want to know, how do I actually make money in a band? You ready to hop into it? Alright, listen, I get this question every once in a while, how do you actually make money? Because people watch me make money doing music, and I don't make money off of covers, I make money off of originals. And I'll be honest with you, some of them aren't even good. A lot of them aren't even good. So you're like, how do you actually pull that off? So I want to just be practical with you. Number one is this: you have to be your own business manager. Don't wait for someone else to do it. Indie all the way. Learn for yourself. Go to bmi.com, sign up as an artist. It's completely free, and then you can start to understand the whole world of royalties and all that other stuff. Go to askcap.com, ASCAP.com, sign up to be an artist, and make sure you start there, okay? That's step one. Step two is, after you make your material, use an aggregator like TuneCore, like CD Baby, like DistroKid, right? And distribute your money, your music digitally, okay? See how I called it money? You see that Freudian slip that came out? Music is money. People are like, you can't make money off of music. Yeah, you can. People do it every day. Why not you? And there's like 7 billion people on the planet, so most of America can hate your music and you can still have a viable career in music. Alright? So if everyone hates your music, it's just bad though. Okay, that's a side note. But use an aggregator, TuneCore, CD Baby, whatever. Put it out digitally. Digital only is cheap, cost effective, and a great way to get your music out, because really that's where people are buying music, or streaming music. Streaming music is really a way to make revenue. People are going to go online and say, hey man, I want to check their stuff out on Spotify, see if I even like it, whatever. Make sure it's there for them to check out. What you'll see is that if you have money online digitally, you'll make money digitally. That money will show up, whatever. So that's the number one way that you can make money with your music. The other thing is this: video content is a given for music nowadays. If you're doing digital only releases for CDs and you have no music videos, no video content, none whatsoever, it's not going to go that far. Think about your favorite artists. Think about when their albums drop. Videos are coming out with them. Even glorified lyric videos. I mean, video is everything nowadays. So if you put all of your stock into digital only releases that were mixed and mastered at a high quality, and in video content to go with it, right there is like 90% of the battle, okay? So that's like huge. The next thing is, you got to go out and play some shows and support this, because people want to put the physical reality with the digital reality together. And when you go out there, you can either do one of two things. You can either kill it and make more fans, or you can totally fail and just dry up your music career, okay? And so going out there and playing memorable good shows. I've like really been fortunate that I've gone out with a lot of passion and a lot of energy. I've totally screwed up shows, but I've also done enough in shows between the things that I'm saying, the things that people are hearing, the things that people are seeing, so that there's a demand on me to actually go play shows. And it's not like I'm making a ton of money every show, but there's definitely been some shows where I've made a ton of money, and here's how I've done it. Number one, I've thrown good shows in the past. Number two, I've drawn well in the past. And number three, I have a concert writer. So like, what is a writer? A writer is very simply you putting down your demands as an artist. And a lot of times indie artists have this kind of like, oh, I'm privileged to be able to play the sacred grounds of the Riviera or the House of Blues. And really those places are awesome, but after you play them once or twice, it's like, all right, knock that off the list. The reality is, you as an artist, if you have quality content and your music is awesome and it's coming from your soul, you need a concert writer to communicate to the promoter, to communicate to the venue, this is what it's going to take for me to throw a good show. And if you go through that process of making a concert writer with your band and the other people you're working with, what's going to happen is you're going to start thinking through and saying, yeah, it does matter what microphone we use. Yes, it does matter what decibel level the show's at. It can't be this loud, it can't be this quiet. And you start to communicate those things in your concert writer, and it's going to show not only your band members that, listen, this is serious, like we're entertainers, like we're out there on a mission, but it's also going to show the venue that these guys are maybe not local band material like we thought they were. Like maybe they're more than that because they have a concert rider. But my favorite part of the concert rider is the ask. Yeah, that's right, the big ask. There's a line in there where it's like, this is how much money it's going to cost to bring us out. And if it's a local show for us, like let's say we're playing New York City or we're playing the Chicago market and it's a 20-minute drive, it's just to play the show. But if it's going to be out there a little bit farther, that concert writer will say the cost of the travel, the expense of this, and this combined equals this. And that number should be like your ideal number. And I don't think you're really going to scare people with that number. I think that there are going to be some people like, no way I can do that. But for many more people, they're going to say, wow, they would never ask for that number if they didn't think they were worth that number. And so for me, I put like the ideal number that I want, and then I negotiate down from there if that happens. There are times where they've been like, yeah, have your blue M&Ms and the total amount that you're asking, no questions asked, and that's been amazing. But other times they'll say, I can't really come in at blank, but listen, I can come in at this, and I'm negotiating my way down through. And to be honest with you, it's still been a lot more money than when we had no concert rider at all. And okay, so that's that. So just to recap, number one, you're going to make money as soon as you get your music online. Number two, memorable shows that are, like drawing people and that have a concert rider, and you're putting a demand out there for yourself and saying, this is what I'm worth, okay? The next way to make money in a band is to sell quality merch. Now, I just want to start by saying this. I am terrible at designing merch. All of my ideas have failed horribly. I have this like super artsy, like, man, we should do this design that means this and this, and it never really works. And the most successful design that we ever did as a band was this huge like logo image of my face, and it was the dumbest thing in the world to me. But some of the guys from the band were like, listen man, I think that you have this like beard and whatnot, and we should just do this logo. So we put the shirt together, and it's still out there. People are still wearing that shirt, and it's been like 2 years. So there's things like, listen to people, like what's trending, what's out there, because if people wouldn't buy it if they don't know who your band is, then they're not going to really buy it. So it should be a standalone shirt. Like, it's good apart from your band. It's a good hoodie. It's like, this merch is good apart from my band. And then certain things become like sort of iconic, like Nirvana shirts. Like, kids have no idea who Nirvana is, but they wear their shirts because they're sort of iconic. That thing with my logo, it was like, I had these hipster glasses I wore all the time and a big beard, and so that shirt kind of represented this like hipster movement. So it really didn't matter like who it was or what it was just, it represented more than me. So when you can make merch on that level, you'll make money. And so I've seen this happening a lot. Metal bands do this better than any other genre. They'll take something popular and they'll riff on it with a design and then sell a whole bunch of it. So those are just some ways to actually make money doing music in the 21st century. It is possible. Don't let people tell you can't. This is just a quick video, but I've got so many more ideas. I want to hear from you guys. Maybe I'll make another video with more content depending on how you guys comment below. So, comment, get a dialogue going, let me know what you're thinking. Like this video, share it, but as always, hit the subscribe button. This is Fathom Blue TV. This is Mike, and I will catch you guys soon.